going to be the recipe for an aubergine and chickpea curry. I've got one aubergine just cut up into random sized chunks, a yellow pepper sliced. I've got an onion, I've just cut it in half and sliced it. 2 cloves of garlic that I've just sliced and not crushed. Got coconut oil to cook the onion in. Turmeric, this is going to be used to make the Raita along with the yoghurt and the coriander. We've got garam masala, which is a spice blend, salt and pepper, veg stock cube, tomato puree, chopped tomatoes, chickpeas, fresh coriander and 2 tomatoes. These will be chopped up and added at the end. To start off, just need to get a spoon of coconut oil, get it in the pan to melt down. Just need to add the onion and the garlic to the pan. So I just need to fry these for about 2 or 3 minutes just until they're softened. So the onions have softened and started to brown. Just want to chuck in a tablespoon of garam masala. Stir it to cover. At this point I add my tomato puree as well. You want about a tablespoon of that. Turn the heat back up. You just want to cook it until you can smell the spices start releasing their scent. And then just pop in your veg. Now you just need to add your tomatoes. Your chickpeas that I've already drained. Don't chuck them over the floor there. And add some boiled water. And you just want to dice some fresh coriander. I tend to buy my coriander and then freeze it, so I've always got some in stock. Now I quite like my curries hot, so I'm just going to pop in a whole red chilli. The heat will be reduced by having the Raita on the side. Obviously if you're vegan you won't be able to have the Raita. Just add the coriander to the pan. Stir it to cover, bring it up to boil. I'll be putting this in the slow cooker for 8 hours on low or 4 hours on high. If you don't have a slow cooker then just leave it cooking on the hob for 45 minutes to an hour. Add some salt and pepper to the pan. And just stir it in. So I forgot to add the stock cube. So it literally, as soon as it comes up to boil, we'll just add the stock cube. Obviously this is now in the slow cooker, but this will cook into it. Now if you've been cooking your curry in a hob, you want to be putting your rice on to cook about 20 minutes before the end. Just got a pan of boiling water here, just over half a mug of rice. This is for 2 of us today. Now the trick with rice, especially basmati rice, is stir it once, and then just leave it be. Bring it to the boil, cook for about 15 minutes. If you see it drying out, obviously add some more water. And then take it off the heat and just leave the lid on for another 10 minutes. And this allows all the rice to absorb the waters left and separate. Now I've chopped up those 2 tomatoes. Just going to add these to my pot of curry. Now I'm going to make the Raita sauce. I picked up some mint earlier, so I'm going to pop that in as well. Got some fresh coriander, turmeric and yoghurt. So you just want to put a few spoons of yoghurt in. Sprinkle of turmeric. Turmeric doesn't really have much flavour, but it will make this a lovely yellow colour. Now for this, I'm going to grab some mint leaves. Put that straight in the bowl. And do the same with coriander. This is frozen coriander if you're wondering why it's looking like this. And then just stir it in. And that is your homemade Raita. You can add lemon juice to it if you like, or maybe some garlic, it's entirely up to you. Once the Raita is cooked and your curry is finished, just serve it all up.